What's up, folks? It's the Sportsbook Killer coming at you again after these last few monster weeks we've had betting on MMA. I'm sure y'all somewhere enjoying your money, but let's get to this money this Saturday. Let's try to see if we can do it again and get some more. Last week I was roughly averaging about 80% correct on all my fight picks. So I'm gonna try and do it again. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna try to do better than 80%, but anywhere over 65% is considered good. But if I can consistently hit 80%, you can consistently keep living your life on waterfront property and enjoying. Now, let's get to UFC Fight Night 227. It's going to take place this Saturday at the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas. First fight is going to be Marnik Man, girl from Montana. She's short, maybe about 5 feet tall, going up against Josephine Knudsen. Knudsen was supposed to fight my girl Lucinda, Yasmin Lucinda, but somehow that got canceled, and now she's fighting Marnik Man. I don't see much danger there. Neither fighter looks impressive, so you won't see much. But I am gonna I'm gonna give you my strong picks first, and she won't be one of them. So I'm not gonna go in the order of the fights because I'm giving you strong picks first. That way, if you don't want to stick around to hit a semi-strong and upset picks, you can just take the strong picks and run with them. My first strong pick is going to be Raul Rosa Jr. That's the 18-year-old prospect, jiu-jitsu phenom. He ran out of gas last time, though. He almost had the guy choked out in the first round, but he ran out of gas. So hopefully he's fixed that. And he's going up against Terrence Mitchell. And I think this is only Mitchell's second UFC fight. So he's not used to fighting top-level competition. So I expect Raul Rosa to take him down and submit him, more than likely in the first round. But anything can happen because Terrence Mitchell does have some subs on his record as well, but of course against lower level or lower tiered fighters. But I'm going to go with Raul Rosa Jr. as my first strong pick. My next strong pick is going to be the Rosa Jr. and Mitchell fight to be under 2.5 rounds. I think somebody gets submitted more than likely in the first round in that fight. Raul Rosa Jr. does not waste time. He goes right in, goes right after the takedown, and tries to get him a submission within the first minute of the fight. He doesn't do a lot of standing up. So I'm expecting Rosa Jr. to win. That's pick number one. And I'm expecting the fight to go under 2.5 rounds. That's pick number two. My third pick is the Tracy Cortez and Jasmine Jasura Vicious. Sorry, can't get it. I'm expecting that fight to go over a round and a half. And I'm also expecting that same fight, the Tracy Cortez, Jasmine Jasura Vicious fight, to go over 2.5 rounds. So we got the over 1.5 and over 2.5. My fifth strong pick is going to be Lupita Godinez. She's fighting Elise Reed. I'm picking that fight to go over a round and a half. And I'm also going to pick as my sixth pick the Godinez Reed fight to go over 2.5 rounds as well. My seventh strong pick is going to be the Kevin Holland Jack Medellina fight. I'm going to say that fight lasts more than a round and a half. I know they're both bangers and they both hit hard, especially Jack Medellina, but I gotta think that Kevin Holland both of them have strong chins. So I'm going to take the over 1.5 rounds for that one. My eighth pick is going to be the Alexa Grasso Valentina Shevchenko fight. I'm going to go with over 1.5 rounds. I'm also going to go with that same fight, the Grasso Shevchenko fight, over 2.5 rounds. And I'm going to go with the Grasso Shevchenko fight over 3.5 rounds. So that's 10 picks. Those last three are going to be the Grasso Shevchenko fight lasting 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5 rounds. So that's it for my strong picks. Those are the ones I'm most confident in. Okay, I hit 80% on those last week, 93% the week before that. My semi-strong picks in that Josephine Knudsen, Marnik Man fight. I gotta go with Knudsen being the former kickboxing champ. Her style is relatively boring, but she is a pressure fighter. I'm going to say that she wins. over Monique Mann. I don't see much of a danger with Monique Mann. She got a few little ground tricks, but that's about it. But I think Knudsen should be able to beat her. So I'm gonna go with Josephine Knudsen as my first semi-strong pick. The next semi-strong pick is going to be, let's see who's next up. Oh yeah, Roman Kopylov is fighting Josh Fremd. I would really be shocked if Kopylov didn't just destroy Josh Fremd. Roman Kopylov hits way hard. I just want him to fix some of his little cardio issues. Usually around that third round, he starts to wear down. So hopefully he's taking care of that, and I expect him to dominate Josh Fremd. So I'm gonna take Roman Kopylov as my second semi-strong pick. My third one is going to be Lupita Gomez, and I don't feel totally comfortable, but I think she'll do enough to beat Elise Reed. Elise Reed has a very boring style. Lupita Godinez, I'm sorry. She has the skills to take girls down and make the fight really hard for them. But for some odd reason, someone's told her she's a dynamic striker. So she chooses to stand and bang most of the time. And she barely wins, but she does win. So hopefully she'll remember how to wrestle and take Elise Reed down at least twice in this fight and get us this victory. So I'm going to take Lupita Godinez to win. My next fight is my guy, Daniel Zellhuber. Like that guy. I believe he trains at Extreme Couture. I'm looking forward to it, to seeing him fight. He's good. Action-packed. He's a BJJ black belt, and he's going up against Christos Griagos. It's going to be interesting because I've watched Griagos fights, and he loves to take it to the ground, but he only has about really 8 minutes of strong cardio. He likes to take it to the ground, but Zellhuber does have a black belt in BJJ, so he should be able to handle himself. Griagos is a BJJ brown belt, trains out of Sanford MMA. He has good wrestling. I got to give it to him. But I think Zellhuber will defend the takedowns, and on the feet, Zellhuber is just a nightmare. This guy has a versatile attack. I mean, he comes with everything. Knees, kicks, everything. And he has a very strong chin. So, and his cardio's good. So I'm gonna put mines on Zellhuber. My next pick, people laugh at me. They think Alexa Grasso wins this fight, but I gotta go with Valentina Shevchenko to avenge that loss to Alexa Grasso. So I'm going with Valentina Shevchenko to win. And my sixth semi-strong pick is going to be the Fernando Padilla fight. Fernando Padilla is fighting Kyle Nelson. And I'm just going to bet that fight goes over a round and a half. Not necessarily going to pick a winner for that right now. So those are my 6 semi-strong picks. My semi-strong picks last week did 75%. The week before that, they did 100%. Next, and semi-strong doesn't necessarily mean I don't believe in them. I just believe I'm not as confident as I am with my strong picks. That's all. Now, these are my weaker upset picks coming up next. Weaker upset picks, that's something a little bit different. That's I have the least amount of confidence in, but I still think if I had to pick, these are picks that I would make. So I'm going to start with, this fight got changed too. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Charlie Campbell's fighting Alex Reyes. I believe he was supposed to initially fight Nathan Levy, but I'm going to take Charlie Campbell to win. And I'm also going to take this fight, the Charlie Campbell, Alex Reyes fight, to be done in under 2.5 rounds. Charlie Campbell can crack. The guy hits like a truck. So I don't expect this fight to last for too long, but I am going to go with the under 2.5 rounds. That's my second pick, under 2.5 rounds. Third pick is going to be the Monique Mann and Knudsen fight to go over a round and a half. That's going to be my third weak pick. My fourth weaker upset pick is going to be Tracy Cortez to win. And my fifth weaker upset pick is going to be Jack Della Maddalena to win. And My last week of upset pick is going to be Edgar Chairez. I'm taking Edgar Chairez to beat Daniel Lucerda or Daniel Da Silva. Chairez almost stopped that hot prospect Tatsuro Taira, so it would not surprise me if he beats up on Da Silva. Da Silva has no chin. I mean, the guy can grapple some, but as far as getting hit, good luck. If he gets hit one time, and it don't have to be that hard, he goes to sleep. So those are my picks. Last bit of advice is simply this, y'all. Try to do 2-pick parlays if you can. No more than 3-pick parlays. I say that religiously because the more legs you add to your parlay, the less of a chance you have of hitting your parlay. Now I'm gonna do something different this time. I'm gonna give you guys some football picks that you can parlay with. I'm gonna give you 5 NFL picks that I'm gonna parlay my strong picks with. I'm gonna take the Philadelphia Eagles to win this Sunday. I'm gonna take the Detroit Lions to win this Sunday. I'm gonna take the San Francisco 49ers to win, and I'm gonna take the Dallas Cowboys to win, and I'm also gonna take the Buffalo Bills to win this week, okay? I'm gonna parlay those with my strong picks, 1-1. I'm going to parlay those with my semi-strong picks, and I'm going to parlay them with all the over/under, all those picks. I just mix them up like that. And when I go to the cage, I usually at the end of Friday, I normally have about maybe 50 or 60 parlay tickets. It's okay, it's okay. But I'm cashing roughly, I would say usually somewhere around 85% of those. So that's where you want to be. You want to be cashing. You want to mix up your parlays. Don't make them too complicated. Don't make them too hard to hit. The goal is to cash at the cage and profit. That's the goal. Okay? Not to try to strike miracle parlays. If you got those miracle parlays, okay, that's good. You can do that too, but make sure you have some income coming off of your 2- and 3-pick parlays. Mostly your 2-pick parlays. Make those as solid as you can. Then you start adding the 3-pick parlays. Bet a little less on your 3-pick parlays. Don't gamble with more money than you can afford to lose. Then you be taking all the fun out of watching football on Sunday, and you be taking all the fun out of watching these fights on Saturday. Okay? Enjoy yourselves. This is Sportsbook Killa. I'm out. Like, subscribe. If you want to make money, follow my picks. Okay? It's hard to lose when you bet like I do, and you will win, but you got to mix your parlays up properly and give yourself the best chance to win. Okay? Y'all take care. Like and subscribe. I'll keep the videos coming to keep money in your pockets. Okay? Y'all take care.